Alright, boys and germs, welcome to the Daily Crack today. And you got an awesome view of the bridge today. It's a little bit overcast, and when it's overcast, I can have my back to the bridge, which means you get a better view. And also, you're located right beside my rave rotunda. So I was down here New Year's night with an old speaker and a generator, and me and Alex Chungy stomped it out into the 2021, into this year that it is this year. And it was great old crack. So, I'm on a little bit later today than I would normally be on. And the reason for that is I'm catching up on some very valuable sleep. Yep, sleep. The answer to my question above is what is the reason why you're training shit? You're hating your job and your relationship is going fucking tits up? It's probably because you're not getting enough sleep. It's that simple. We underestimate how important our sleep is, and we rush around, going from Billy to Jack, using stimulants like coffee to just keep us going, keep us pushing through the day. When actual fact, we're never actually recovering at all properly. Our brain isn't problem solving the way it should when it's recovered properly, and everything else around us that is irritating us, we're blaming that. It's as simple as it is. Listen, I value my sleep, and I value my sleep now the more I'm moving on in my years. And it took, it took the pandemic, COVID last year, and all the lockdowns to make me realise what I was missing out on. So I've been, in the fitness game for almost 15 years. I can't really get to that part of the bridge in the video. For over 15 years. And it took until last year, until everything paused and everything stopped, to realise that I have been literally running a rat race non-stop for those 15 years, keeping myself going, keeping myself energetic and active. And I'm preaching this shit to people that they need to recover, they need to sleep well, they need to eat right, and then they need to train. But I'm being a hypocrite because I'm not doing these things myself. I thought I was, but it wasn't until the pandemic kicked in that I realised, holy shit, this is what getting a full night's sleep is like. This is what it's like not having to worry about waking up at ridiculous o'clock and having to sprint from one place to the next. This is what it's like not going to bed, coming home from the gym at 9 o'clock at night, trying to not winding down till 11 a.m. and then, 11 p.m. and then having to be up again at 5. Like, holy shit. Why did it take the world to get shut down for me to cop onto this shit? So many things happened during that period that made me really reevaluate, and a lot of the reason why now I've decided to move away from my gym and move to the online space is because I understand that, like, for my own health and well-being moving forward, I need to move on from that. I need to move to the next thing for me. And the pandemic also gave me an opportunity to try out how I would work and move online. So it was basically like taking, annual leave from work, where I was able to experiment and try out new things. Now, it's been amazing. It's definitely what this new venture has allowed me to do is actually practice what I'm preaching, which is the most important thing. If I expect anyone to take advice from me, I need to be fucking doing the advice myself. And that's fair fucking to say. It's all fine and well to be like, this is what you need to do and this is how you need to do it. And if there's something in your life that is not helping you move forward, you need to change it. Well, I'm living proof that that's exactly what I'm going to do in order for you guys to even fucking listen to a word I'm going to say. So it's as simple as that. Listen, what you need to do is take a look at, what's happening in your life. Let you know yourself if you're not sleeping well. Maybe you've got kids, maybe there's a deadline at work, maybe there's pets or something in the house. Like, evaluate what's happening to your sleep and why your sleep isn't good quality. Because we all know what it's like. When you get that 1 or 2 nights a month that you're sleeping super fucking well, well, and you wake up the next day and you're like, I can take on the world. Could you imagine getting a full night's sleep just like that? Sharon, what's the crack? So this is what I want you to aim for. I use this device called the Whoop Strap to help track my sleep, and it's very, very accurate. It's probably one of the most accurate devices out there to track your sleep. And my thing now is to modify, what's the word? Not modify, engineer my day around me having a great night's sleep. Now, in order to get a good night's sleep, I'll make another video on this again because I've done it before. In order to get a good night's sleep tonight, it starts this morning. What I do this morning will lead me into getting better sleep tonight. And when I do get better sleep, I know I train better. You know, there's the things in your work. People always like to blame their managers and their companies that they work for because they're having a shitty time. But it's because most of the time you're fucking tired. And if you're tired, you're irritable. And if you're irritable, you want to point the finger of blame. When shit goes sour in a relationship with that significant other, you know, if there's an argument and you go to bed, you know, the old advice, don't never go to sleep on an argument or without resolving it. And it's true, because otherwise you're going to fuck up your sleep. And if you fuck up your sleep, then the situation compounds and gets worse. And then you just create this story in your head where it's the other person's fault, not yours. You're not taking responsibility or ownership. And again, you all know what it's like to try and train when you're exhausted. It's just super hard. You don't feel motivated. You don't want to do your meal prep. You don't want to lift the weights. You just can't be asked. You'd rather go home and sit on the couch and eat Doritos or have a pizza. You know, so evaluate what's going on with your sleep. Do your best in order to get better sleep. And as I said, it starts from the middle of the day the morning, and goes right through the day in order for you to get a good night's sleep. I'll do another video tomorrow on, elements that will help you improve your sleep. But there's loads of bits and pieces, there's simple things, and the stuff you can do right now. Okay, so I hope that helps. Evaluate what's going on with your sleep and start to fix it. Simple as. Giddy up.